Okay, I'm excited. This is Jan from New York City Saves Money Magical Meatball Soup. And you're lucky if you can find two good recipes like this. And I have gotten quite a few. Okay, so I decided to go with the 5 cups because I'm kind of tailoring this to my food that I have, and I had turkey meat that I bought at Walmart for $1.50 a chub, and my fear was that my turkey meat was going to take up all my juice and ruin my soup, but I think it'll be fine with the five cups. So I have 5 cups water, and I added 2.5 bouillon cubes. I decided to go with chicken since I'm using turkey meat. Okay, so now I'm just going to add a half a can of carrots, 1 can tomato sauce, onions, and a tomato. So you know what's really great about this recipe? Very few ingredients. And as you can see, it's making a lot of soup. When you make it all the time, might as well get the last bit. When you make it all the time, it's very easy, but when you don't know what you're doing, it's like, what? I cook just plain raw hamburgers and sauerkraut, so I thought, this would... Okay, I have a half onion and 1 small tomato. And then I bought the carrots at Walmart. And if you buy a big can for 50 cents and you use half a can, your carrots are only costing a quarter. If it wasn't for YouTube, there is no way I could get a recipe from New York City. I was excited, you guys. Okay, so I used about a half a pound of turkey meat, 1/2 onion, 1 small can sliced carrots, 1 bouillon, 1 small can tomatoes, 1 small chopped onion, 1 small fresh tomato, and now I'm going to add my meatballs. What had me worried is my meatballs are kind of soupy, but I had them in the refrigerator, so I want to make my meatballs small. Yummy. I mean, sometimes like when you're making something, you can kind of tell it's going to be, wow, this is like down through the generations from Italy. Most of my exposure to Italians was men in the barber shop. They brought me spaghetti that they said they made, and I suspected it was their wives. I don't know, maybe they made it. It was really delicious, I'll tell you that. You know what they told me the trick is? You have to have the finest ingredients. In fact, you've got to go to an authentic Italian shop in Little Italy. If I go down there, I think I'm just going to put them all in. This is a really good, well, I'll tell you one thing, this is a really good meatball recipe. So why this is such a great recipe is because you have your meat, you have your vegetables, and if you use cheap meat like I did, if you don't have much money, go to like the cheaper turkey burger until you get a little more money, and then go to you know, and then go to high quality beef as soon as you get up on your feet. And so then after you get all the meatballs in, my fear was my meatballs were just going to take over, but I did follow the instructions and I only had a half a pound of meat, so looks like going to work fine. So I'm going to turn my heat down and I will see you guys back here in about 40 minutes. And I can't thank you enough, Jan. Let me give you another shot of the recipe. Go to Jan from New York City Saves Money Part 2 and get this straight from the horse's mouth. Okay, you guys, God bless you all.